Today's Tuesday, March the 25th, 2025, about 10:50 in the morning, and we are on the Cross Timbers Trail, just kind of starting it. It's just right back through this where we started. You can see this is a concrete sidewalk, and this is rated to be a paved trail. The paper map here says it's 2.8 miles, and the All Trails that I have claims it's 3.2 miles. So one way or the other, we'll be doing, let's just call it 3 miles today on this trail. It's supposed to be a paved trail all the way. So we're going to go and do this thing and see what's on it. Looks like maybe they play volleyball over there, but there's no net. Got some of the lake down there. And so we're going to continue on, and I'll show you, as I always do, whatever's interesting. Now, we started from our campground, and this is the way we came from up here where I'm at now. You can see there's a little trail over there, but I'm not sure which one it actually is. There's tent sites through here, by the way. This is the actual parking lot. So if you come to the true trailhead of this, you're going to drive and park right there and start right there on this trail. So we're a little bit ahead of the game. And you see this is paved too, and like I've told you, it's reported this whole thing is paved. But right here, see, so here's your entrance board that gives you a little information. You see, tough customers on the left, Beauty and the Beast there in the middle, and then Watch for Wildlife on the right. And yeah, that's a copperhead snake down there. We don't want to meet that guy today or any of his relatives. But again, it pretty much looks like what I showed you at the front. Big trees, little trees, purple trees, tiny little trees and bushes, a lot of leaves, and this concrete walkway. And then the crazy trees right there with the crazy limbs. There's a good number of them in this park, so this is a normal thing. But again, still looking for interesting stuff, so I'll show you that. But just wanted to show you that official start, so you can see that on here. So we're still just walking along. We run across this. You see all of this greenery in this forest. You see these first tree right there is still completely naked. Right behind it, we start some of the greenery, and you see it gets thicker and thicker up there in that canopy. And of course, against that blue sky, really holds that green out even more. And here, I'll give you a little bit to the left, right? This is what we're walking by, so you can see it's a very woodsy area. But here we are right on top of the thickest green. And even out here on the right-hand side of us, see that's green out there with thick forest as well. So yes, there is some forest here at this Johnson Branch Park in Ray Roberts. So we're still here for a couple more days. Then we'll move on to a whole brand new park. But you can see the sidewalk up through there just literally goes like a snake, and the trees lining it on both sides. Let's keep looking. Okay, so I haven't run across much other interesting than what I've shown you so far, but you can see this is called the Cross Timbers, and this is the Cross Timbers Trail, and that's what this area is known as. And you can see right there, it's talking about Ray Roberts Lake State Park is uniquely located to showcase the natural diversity of the eastern Cross Timbers. When you see its bounty, you see it shows a bobcat, post oak, white-tailed deer fawn, one of the fattest squirrels I've ever seen, and Indian grass. But see right here, this is where we're at. This is Lake Ray Roberts all around here. You can see here we got the Grand Prairie, and here we got the Blackland Prairie, and this is the eastern Cross Timbers right there. So it's this strip of land in here. Pause this, read that. I've already read it, and you'll get you some information about what this is and why it's this way. All right, so hopefully you like that. All right, there's a lot on this sign here to read, and I've read it all. But here, let me show it to you in parts and pieces. You can pause it, read that right there. You can pause that and read that, and you can see there's even a picture of cows and the guy there. I'm sure that says Roy Jones, who lived here. So right there, pause that, read that, and then look at this picture of the family, and it's got a little, it's taken in 1908, tells you a little bit about this whole family. But pause that and look at that. Now, you see Gone to Texas is the heading, so look at this paragraph here. Pause it, read it. Pause it and read this one. And then you can see that little bit right there. And then finally this paragraph, pause that, read that. And then here shows you a map of where all these people came from. Okay, now look, there's more than just this sign. There's this right here that at least is representative of what this is where these people lived at. So you can see how they've got this built up here to give you some representation, I assume, of where they lived at. And so you can imagine there'll be various outbuildings around here. There wouldn't be these cement sidewalks here. But, I mean, this looks more like a corral or something than anything to me. But this is representative of where these people lived for several generations. And so this was home before this became Lake Ray Roberts State Park, as it said, if you read that sign. So, pretty interesting area. Pretty interesting thing. I didn't know this was here, so hopefully you learned something and enjoyed that. All right, so we come down here right by the end of this. Then we got to go back to that where those people lived at in that house I showed you, and then go back on that way. But you see all the signs and all the warnings. But this is the beach area right here. And it's pretty big, pretty long. You can see it goes all the way down through there. Here's another sign. It's about calling 911, I guess, emergencies and all that stuff. But here, I'm sure this is a man-made beach, and it's, you know, the sand is all brought in and all that. It's sand, but it's also a little pea gravel and stuff in it. But out here is the water. You can see right there, it arcs right there. And there's probably a bathroom, I'm going to assume, down there, that building. Then there's a bunch of picnic places down there. There's a butterfly. But you see, I mean, this almost looks like an ocean. Now there's an island. Look out there. There is an island right out there, and there's a bunch of geese over there that keep screaming and squawking. I'm going to take you to the water's edge, just so you can see that we've been there. And it's pretty clear right here at the beginning. Ooh, a lot of green algae, look at that. But look, we can see the rocks out there. Now it gets more and more darker as we go there. But see, if I show you that way a little bit, you can see down through there a good ways for rocks. Up this way, you can see a little ways for some rocks without the sun. But here, listen to these geese. Hopefully you can hear them. Listen to the water lapping. Man, the geese are so loud, I don't know. But yeah, so this is Lake Ray Roberts here, and I want you to look how wide that is. Can't imagine anybody trying to swim the width of this thing, man. That would wear you out. And there's some fast boats way, way out there. I see a little light on one. All right, we're going to go search around and see what we can find, and then I'll show you where the next thing is. Okay, so right here is the sign for the home I showed you earlier. Then we went on down that way, went by that beach, then we went on beyond that and had us a nice little lunch down there. And now we've come back. We was looking for the kids' pond, couldn't find it. But the trail, actually, you see that just, dead ends down through there. And then it goes this way. So if you go all the way down that way, then you have to come back, of course, to finish this. And you'll come here and make a left. And this is what you're facing. The trail and the house here on the left. Neat little branch there. But again, you see, still paved, still looks the same, everything else, nothing different. But this is the way you go, so we're on our way to finishing this up. Whatever else I find, I'll bring that to you. All right, so we're walking along just a little piece, not far from that last clip. And check this out, just off to the right of the trail. Got a whole swamp in here. Here, let me get you lower. Hopefully that's giving a better view of it, I think, I hope. But yeah, it's all swampy land, so might be some crocodilators in there or something, you never know. But here we go. Still on the same old trail, same old pavement. Okay, now this is interesting to me. Look at this tree. Look at all those limbs and look at the craziness. And look, if you sort of look right here, yeah, right there in that section right there, it kind of looks like a heart shape which is kind of neat. And then look at all these limbs up here. I love the gnarly limbs. My wife loves these things too. And they go everywhere and they go crazy. I think that's pretty cool. And that's a big, wide tree. That's several feet just on the one side itself. So it's got to be a good 6+ feet around in girth in total. Okay, let's see if we can find something else nice. All right, we just talked to a nice couple about their bikes. They got some Velotric bikes, and they're very interesting. I'm going to look those things up. But she wanted me to get these nice entrance here, the purple trees and the greenery. And yeah, right out there you see you got the lake island. You can see that. More purple trees. Little tiny purple here on the right. A little bit more past that. So wow, a lot of purple. And see the limbs again? Look at those crazy limbs. Over there, crazy limbs. And even right there, here, right on the ground. Check out this little loop, if you will, right there. Isn't that cool? And then we just got the dead brush over here. All right, here we go on our page. We should be on the very last leg of this thing.